Hello.
Hello. And just to check, my audio was fine for you there, LadyMage?
Yep, it's
Okay. Because earlier this week, I was trying to play Monster Hunter World with some friends, and we were in Discord, and they said I was really quiet and my audio was popping, like, incredibly badly. So I thought I fixed it for that, but then when I booted up OBS just now, it was focusing all my mic sound through the left ear.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay. So, how have people been this week?
Shitty week again. Had some financial trouble, basically.
Financial trouble's never fun.
I fixed it though, but for now, I'm what the British call skint.
Hey, you're living on ramen?
Thankfully, not just ramen, but technically.
Yeah. I know that feeling. It has been many years since I've been there, but I have been there before.
Thankfully, I'm smart enough to know how to dig myself out of the hole.
And Graveyard Keeper has kinda disappointed you, huh? That's bad because I've seen nothing but good things said about it. I mean, it is early release and they don't have all the... They probably are planning on releasing a whole bunch of new stuff for it eventually, but you know. How can you be too disappointed by a game where your companion is a talking skull?
To be fair, they have skeleton horses in Minecraft, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah. But no, this is a talking skull that tells you to go get it alcohol and sasses you constantly.
Isn't that Monkey Island?
That too, yes. Yeah. A gazillion fetch quests. That's what I got when I read it the first time, when I looked at video from Dangerously Funny and Pro Jared. That's kind of the vibe I got out of it. But anyway, it is that time. Are we ready to go farm and
We have
put
Stardew
underwear
Valley.
in the soup?
Yes. Oh wait, you're not actually in the...
I'm not in the game yet.
I am dumb! Had my breakfast, I saved my friend in Minecraft. He got lost in our Minecraft realm world. I've been playing a lot of it lately because my computer is now capable of running it again.
Yeah, I never got into Minecraft.
I love it. Especially with my friends because we all do stupid things like we put creatures, give them name tags. We have monsters in tanks now.
Monsters in tanks.
Like fish tanks.
Oh, okay. I was expecting them just to roll up and blast you.
I would snipe them with my bows and arrows because I've actually found out I'm very good at that in Minecraft.
Huh. And the game is up when you guys want to join, so...
Okay. Waiting. Yeah, it's doing the stupid
Apparently
again.
Minecraft has fish tanks, yeah.
Well, we can build them.
I figured you could make impromptu fish tanks anyway. Just make a glass cube and then fill it with
That's
water.
what we did.
Ah.
That is exactly what we did.
And my thing about Minecraft is, yeah, the game looks like a whole lot of fun, but I would be really boring to play with because my structures would be about as basic as you could possibly get because I don't care about decorating. As you can see from my house, it's just... I mean, just look at my house in Stardew for how much I care for decorations. I just kind of throw up whatever the game gets me.
Yeah, I do decorate a little bit more. Heck, in like one of the creative modes, I'm trying to build like a full RPG type town. I got bored, okay?
Yeah, well, you know. And tomorrow is the luau.
Yay, underwear time!
Everybody get your pants and hang on to them. We will be using those soon.
Only in this game can we say stuff like that and not get in
underwear!
trouble. Underwear time! I sound like a little kid now. Let's see, who do I need to finish finding up?
Nice pants!
I am kind of happy I was too busy on Sunday to see that.
That had nothing to do with Pigarashi. That was a whose line this is anyway.
Oh. Oh god, I don't remember. Oh my god, how much grass do we have, by the way? And obviously, like, we'll restart and we'll put in, like, good food for the luau because we're just being idiots right now.
Yeah.
What the flip is the silo? I forgot where the silo was on our farm.
Just now?
Yes! How do you lose a silo?
You managed it. Good job.
No, that's not a good job. That's a terrible job. I did a terrible job. There it is.
What do we have for the luau here?
Fill it up a little bit. Hey, does emptying your traps, like, do anything for your fishing? Or is it you actually...
Yeah, I can't remember when the fishing experience is calculated, but traps do fishing experience.
Huh. Things I didn't know and now do.
What, the traps actually give you fishing XP?
Yeah, that's gonna help.
See, I can't remember who they give it to in multiplayer. Though that's a thing. I don't know if they give you the experience like at the beginning of the day when they first fill up, or if they give you experience when you Oh good, an Alex cutscene. Let's be depressed with Alex. It's the one where he talks to the dog at the very beginning of it, just for reference.
That's a cute one, though.
And there goes Amonimus into the shop. Or tries to anyway, but it's Wednesday.
Yeah, we haven't finished the community center yet.
Nope.
We're closer than ever, though. Yay!
We did actually try to grow the red cabbage, right?
Yeah, I think we are growing the red cabbage.
Okay.
Oh, I have a letter. Thank you, Clint. I am like
so one cutscene where the dog does anything, I will say that.
Let's see. Should I upgrade my tools? I've been kind of debating that for a while.
What are you at? Steel mostly?
Yeah, it's all steel.
Yeah, get some.
And I'll start with the watering can, get the most useless at this point out of the way. I love the tropical music.
Ah, dang it.
What happened?
We have to restart.
Why?
Because I was carrying the shorts and walked by the mayor and talked to him.
Okay.
Don't do that.
That's why I didn't have the shorts in my inventory.
I forgot you didn't have to actually have them in your hand. Dang it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first restart of the stream. How many times are we gonna do this?
Hopefully just the twice.
We're kind of hoping for just the once. Okay, from the top, take 2.
Sorry. Yeah, well played indeed. I'm just gonna go to the ocean and fish. And then the way things are going today, I'm gonna fall in and, you know, have to be rescued.
If you fall in, I am going to kill you. Even my cat has come here to give you pity because, oh my god. Let's try this again, folks, from the top. My cat Pete has actually come here to give me attention and to give you pity. Don't giggle about that.
You saw nothing. That was nothing.
Folks, you saw everything. Let's be realistic
Nothing
here.
happened. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Uh-huh. This is what we call straight up denial, folks.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I love how I'm the one who's like, no, there was. There were problems.
Nothing happened.
I'm like waiting for like people in the chat to go, no, everything happened. We saw it all.
Yep, there was my first shot at a legendary fish at fishing level 8. Immediately followed up by a sec. The fish is just... Legendary fish is being mean right now.
See, Linus, Lewis, and George are all maxed out. Arnie's still being a little stubborn. Jazz is being stubborn. Shayna still needs to give the bouquet. Wizard, I've gotten just one. Emily, I'll restart her because I kind of screwed up this week on her because I accidentally gave her sushi when I was trying to give it to Gus. Why did she take a plate?
Specifically to spite you, probably.
Hey.
I mean, you are moving in on her cannon.
I'm a better match for him.
Yeah, but if nobody moves on him or Emily, I think, you know, they end up together. I think they get paired up for things now.
Well, she still has Clint.
That's not exactly a positive. A chest in some buildings would be smart. Others would just get demolished. Fine, I will move away from my fishing spot. So I was catching almost nothing but the legendary fish over there, and I don't have a prayer of that right now. Then again, my fishing is just not good today. I am not doing a good job here.
Huh, I accidentally remembered Maru's birthday today.
Huh.
Maru, the
The botanist's daughter. The carpenter's daughter.
the science girl. I'll probably boosted up my friendship with her a little bit. Because it was a plate of sashimi, I figured I'd just give it to her, because eventually I'm going to have to start making friends with her. Yeah, she's up to 2 now. I can go into her room whenever I want. Whoa! So tantalizingly close to getting this done. I think when we put in the last part of the community center thing, we should all be in there for it, just to kind of see.
Yeah, a larger backpack would be nice.
Don't we all have the maximum?
Yes, we do.
says I'm moping, jeez. Him is a depressing character. Hi, Pete. Are you being, like, extra lovey-dovey today? Hi. Very nice to see you, Cat.
I think that's sarcasm.
Usually it is, but Pete's being kind of a pushy push today. Like, directly in my face, nuzzling.
No, it really can't. They don't have the funding to be up to pay Gunther for the extra hours.
Now, let's be honest, this town isn't exactly rich. We're probably the richest people in town.
Except for Lewis.
I don't even think Lewis. Once I found that gold statue, the thing of his. Yes, Pete, I know, you're right here. You love me to death. I love you too. I will love you forever. You are my cat.
Oh, good. It's time to be depressed with Shane.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed with you, is like, you get all the cutscenes.
I get them in rapid succession. I'll go a month with no cutscenes whatsoever, and then suddenly, bam, like 6 in a row. I was playing multiplayer earlier this week with a couple of friends on another farm that's also in year 2, and literally got 2 cutscenes that melded into each other. I got the one Sebastian cutscene where No, it was the scene. First, I walked into Emily and Haley's house, and got the scene where they argue over who cleans the couch. And then literally as soon as that cutscene ended, I got the pickle jar opening scene. I mean, literally no break between the two. It's just back-to-back cutscenes.
At least they got him over and done with. Also, I now have 2 cats pestering me. One is on my shoulder, one is on my feet, wanting to get into my lap, but can't because the other one on my shoulder is essentially blocking access.
Hmm.
There. These cats need attention all the time. There. I'm on my shoulder now. I love these cats dearly, but
Are
they
you
all,
holding something above your head?
No.
No, Amonimus. If you're holding something above your head, it won't trip the tile that actually puts you in bed.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, comedy.
For certain values of comedy. There are probably people out there that would not find this funny. The other people I was playing with, for example.
Really?
Really, we got to the luau and I said, "Hey, you want to play a prank on the mayor and the governor?" No.
Oh, come on! Really?
Yeah, they did not want to see that.
But that's part of the fun! In about about 2 or 3 hours game
I think
time?
it starts at like 2 p.m.
The luau?
Yeah.
I thought it started earlier than that.
No, maybe. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I remember it started.
What I got is a letter. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Shane, a pizza? Oh, that is so sweet. Throw pizza in the pot. Practicing for the Skull Rider?
No.
Well,
That would involve me going down and fighting a lot of skeletons. I don't think I've even fought one yet.
I don't know if I have or not.
However, I am kind of letting the trees grow around here so someone else can get the forage from them.
I think I'm at finally level. Yeah, I'm at level 10 forge because I have the radar now.
Yeah.
Level 10 forge.
Yeah, we will reset. I'm just saying that I'm letting the trees grow out because I've got maximum. Oh, it is at 9. It is early.
I knew it.
I just thought it was an afternoon thing.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, get your underpants. We're going to the soup.
You are way too excited about this. Oh, now I'm getting the cutscene that I'm going to have to redo anyway. I got the Alex cutscene again.
I'm the only one who walked.
Of course, we want to make a hasty getaway after this. So just go plunk those boxers right in the soup.
I'll just lay the blame on you two. You stole the boxers I had.
So I take it we just want to get this over with now?
Yes. We could like talk to all the characters like in the other one. Yes, folks, we are horrible.
Should we move forward with the luau? The governor seems a little hungry.
Oh, he's gonna love this. It's a special ingredient.
It's gonna be really tangy.
Ew!
Think about it. We've had his sex boxers in our pockets for what, the better part of 2 years now?
Oh, we did. We did.
We don't want the governor to regret this visit to the valley. He may not live through it.
Well, he won't leave with any regrets. At least not physically. Oh my god, I kind of...
It's a bit tangy, but actually the flavor is quite good. Just 1 minute, there's something in my bowl.
Must be the truffle oil.
Must be. He died.
Okay, now I feel horrible. I actually feel terrible.
So, check your friendship meters, everyone.
I don't want to.
Shouldn't have gone down too much if they went. They might have gone down a little bit, but they shouldn't have gone down too much.
None of mine changed.
Okay. But I don't think we want to save that, so, you know.
No.
Yeah, you notice that we still have the pants, right? We retrieved the pants!
We ran away with the evidence! We freaking ran away with the evidence, guys.
Yes, we did. Okay, I have some gold star pumpkins in the chest.
Yeah, let's use that
in my house.
instead.
So if we use those, we should get the best result. I believe gold star pumpkins are one of the good, super good ingredients.
Mm-hmm. But wait, does that mean the governor has an identical twin brother? Because doesn't he come back the next year?
He comes back every year.
But if we killed him, then that can't be the governor.
They're clones.
What's wrong with this universe?
I don't know.
Okay, Amonimus isn't in yet. But now we know what happens. I love how at first he actually enjoyed the taste. What does this tell you?
I'm not one to kink shame.
I don't think kick shaming is my current goal. A nice pizza from Shane. Ah, there you are, Amonimus. I am still, like, just gig. Actually, I should have one in the ocean. Thinking about it. I'll put one in the, I have put two in the ocean. I keep accidentally taking him out anyway. I think it's a sign I need to do that. I think eventually Gus asks for a lobster, so one of us should be getting them, right?
Yeah, but you can only do traps out in the ocean are the only way to get lobsters.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
That's literally my plan. So let's grab the gold star pumpkins, I guess?
Yep.
Not the underpants.
Yeah, not the underpants. That was a, we don't want to do that for real.
I guess it means we have to... Where are the gold star pumpkins? I forgot.
In my house in the chest along the front wall. Along with the rest of the, fair stuff.
Hi, I'm done. Instead, now we can actually officially give the mayor his underpants.
Unless you want to do the Grange display again.
Amonimus is carrying a rock. It's gonna be rock soup. Nah, I'd rather just give it to him finally after, like, how many years?
It has been a while. Which, you realize the purple boxers could have been there this whole time, which kind of makes me wonder how often Marnie actually cleans her room.
So where are you, Amonimus? Amonimus? Where are you? There you are. Let's talk to I'm gonna talk to everyone. Somebody's
It won't
hungry.
let me give the gold star pumpkin.
What? Well, I have a bunch of gold star leeks. That is weird. We're gonna have to restart again and figure something out.
Yeah, because it's not letting me give a pumpkin.
Me either.
Yeah, it does. I guess pumpkin isn't. I guess pumpkin isn't an acceptable thing.
Do we have anything else we can give?
I don't know.
All of them. I'm gonna check the Stardew wiki in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what it.
Best response would be... Let's see. I'm seeing if we have anything of gold star quality.
That's what I'm looking at too.
We have no idea what we're doing, folks.
Okay. Let me load in and play and look around and see what we've got. Because I can look in the chest without time expiring. If I'm alone.
Okay, we'll wait then.
Let's see, there's one thing. There's two things. I just need to find a third. We've got a gold ancient fruit and a gold purple mushroom in here.
Okay, let me double check, because I don't know if you can give ancient fruit. This is ancient fruit wine, not ancient fruit.
Eh.
So we have one thing. Because I think purple mushroom's on the list. There are some silver things, but it's like mostly wines. I'm starting to wonder if this is more of a giant punch.
Because I know hot peppers don't do it.
I do too. However, I think they do give the good response, so if we get desperate, we can just do hot peppers. Because we get like 60 friendship points with the villagers if we use that.
Yeah.
Which is better than none. Do we have any gold star melons?
We don't have any melons, I don't think.
What about star fruits?
Haven't seen any star fruits.
Chanterelles. Maybe we have gold star chanterelles?
Are they on the list? They are on the list.
Yep.
We have basic chanterelle. Okay, we have 3 gold star purple. We have 3 purple mushrooms.
Oh, good.
We have 2 gold stars sitting in the chest outside the house, and 1 sitting inside.
Let's use those.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to use for the good rating, folks. Okay.
Well,
I've only lost 20 minutes in the day, so
I shall dive in. We're good at Stardew Valley, folks!
the luau is just something I think I'm always prepared for and never am. But then again, I always keep a stack of gold star cauliflower around for it.
Well, with the melon harvest we're gonna have, we might as well just keep the melons or gold star melons
keep
around.
the gold star melons. Okay. So in the dark green chest in front of my house are 2 gold star purple mushrooms.
Throw them in! Okay, folks, we're gonna take this from the top one more time. Give us a cheer! Give us a cheer that's better than Surat! Ah, different food this time. Pepper poppers.
There's you.
Thanks. I have a doom sneeze.
Of course, I have been watching Stardew Valley. I can't think today. Gravity Falls. Been watching that since I got the Blu-ray.
That's good.
And that reminded me of, you sneeze like a kitten.
I don't think I sneeze like a kitten, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think I sneeze more like an elephant.
but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's
the episode with the president who basically sealed himself inside peanut brittle.
Yeah. No, Bill Cipher wasn't in that episode.
No.
So Mabel said it.
No, well, a couple of people said it. I think Mabel was one of them.
Yeah. Been a while since I watched Gravity Falls.
But the president says it at one point. Oh god, I've got the luau happy music for this Alex cutscene with the dog.
Just have to wait for Sarah to get done with Alex. Come on, let's go to the luau together, babe. That's what he said. Ah.
"20 hours in Graveyard Keeper messed up your control knowledge, huh?"
Don't mind us, Ailey. We're just waiting for Sarat. Elliot, why are you leaving?
He wants peace and quiet. Yeah, the real stream started 45 minutes late.
Uh-huh. Is Kent even at this thing?
Kent? Somewhere.
Yeah. I'm trying to find him and see what he says, because...
He's right here.
Right. I hate when people say in a multiplayer game, he's right here. I can't see you! I don't know where you are!
Look to your south.
So look down, thank you.
You just walked right by him.
I did. That's Jody.
And Kent. Green jacket.
I don't see him.
Right here. This
He's invisible
is
for me!
Kent.
I am literally not seeing him.
Oh, God.
I'll prove it.
I believe you, but still, it's like, that's why I was so confused.
Proof.
Yeah, well, you know.
Amonimus isn't seeing him either.
Huh. I know there will be times when you'll be playing this and that bridge will be fixed, too, during the luau.
Maybe, please just talk to Shade. Oh my god. The game! Same thing, as usual. A pound of anchovies? That's not so bad.
You remember Lewis really doesn't like fish all that much.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
That's the problem with having Lewis be the only real authority around here.
I bet Willie liked it. I bet other people liked it too. Hell, I bet the governor liked it. I mean, let's be honest, we topped that by a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit. So were we ready to go here?
Yeah, I can't find Kent. What are you
He just
doing?
says he didn't say anything of actual note. Just to let you know. It was pretty forgettable, actually. It was like, hey, good to see you, was about it. Oh, no, Governor, don't you worry. You won't ever regret a visit here.
Yeah, that other thing never actually happened. That was just a twisted dream of yours.
Still looks like Lewis just hits that from a flask.
Well, a little different, because this time we put it in mushrooms as opposed to the cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they save a little bit of that soup and somehow keep it fresh for the next year, so like every year the soup has a little bit of the old soup in it.
Yeah.
Again, there's a burger joint that does this with grease.
Well, that's slightly different because grease never technically goes bad.
Checking my friendship scores. Oh, Marnie's maxed out finally! Yay! And so is Jazz!
I was going to say you get like half a heart for the best reaction in most cases.
So, I can stop working on them and work on other people. Wait. Jazz, it was like I was 2 hearts away from her max, but now she's completely maxed out, and so is Marnie.
You're only supposed to get 120 points, which is half a heart.
Maybe I got lucky. Wizard, Gus, Clint. Yeah, it's only Kent and Sandy I don't have 2 hearts with. Or any hearts with, actually. I'll work on them last because they'll take forever.
Your horse will return.
Horses are very good like that.
As long as you still got the stable built, the horse will just kind of warp to it at the end of the night. And we finally get to day 12 of summer.
After how much goofing around?
What, 3 restarts there?
Yes. Who wants to make it 4?
So we got more thunder and lightning on the way. Hi, Leia. You got Marnie, I got Leia.
I got more money from the mayor.
Oh, I got the sculpture.
I didn't get anyone at my door. Nobody likes me.
And a little bit of money from Pierre.
That's 2 days in a row I got money from the mayor. Guess he really likes me.
Ooh, hops is ready.
I think we're all level 10 farming, right?
I am.
Yay. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Oh, the ancient fruit's ready too. Everything at once, folks.
When it rains, it pours. And when it thunders and lightnings, we kill off your ancient fruit.
That's why I may want to harvest it soon. I am going to put my traps into the ocean so we can start getting lobster and stuff. As well as give the mayor back his underpants, because we've had him a little too long.
I was using them for bug repellent at this point.
I am not even acknowledging that. I refuse to acknowledge what you just said. Hi, Mr. Mayor. Yeah, in Barney's room. Dude, what the hell? Uh-huh. Yeah, you have no idea how they got there. Anyone else want to say it? I got a cutscene! I got the George cutscene. Where Penny thinks she's being helpful, but she's not.
Yes, I am now popular. That's how you know we're playing a game.
Hello.
I'm getting a Harvey cutscene. Apparently it's time for my checkup.
I didn't mean to... I clicked the wrong thing. I was trying to check something. I got the Penny and George one. I was trying to figure out which was the best answer. All I did was step out of the mayor's house. Didn't cost me anything. No, it didn't cost me anything with George.
Okay, I walked in to get the cutscene where I get my checkup, and then to walk out of the clinic to catch the cutscene where Sam's skateboarding on things.
I haven't even tried to make friends with Harvey. I should try to make friends with the doctor. Although I can poke him. I could go in his house. Do it yourself knee surgery. The Lone Ranger of pulmonary hypertension.
That will never make it on a t-shirt. Unless we're playing TKO.
I am raiding Harvey's house. He's got good taste in music.
We don't have any strawberries, do we? Eh.
Wow, Harvey has a really bad diet if it's just convenience food. Am I evil for, like, raiding the doctor's apartment?
That's kind of what it's there for.
Get a couple of traps in the ocean. There we go. Got a couple of traps in the ocean.
Oh good, now I gotta find a missing bracelet.
Yep. I ain't seen your bracelet. Yep. I should not be allowed to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, and I have level 5 mining now, so yay!
Yeah. And my guy reacts to the hug from Haley after finding her bracelet like Golgo 13.
Dot, dot, dot.
Just perfect. It just sits there perfectly still without any sign of anything happening. Just out of curiosity, have you ever seen the Golgo 13 anime?
No, I haven't actually. I know it was a game.
Well, it was based on... I mean, there's a manga that is still running. It's only been running for like years and eons, it feels like.
I just found elvish jewelry.
Who?
I just found in a chest while fishing elvish.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think we have that donated yet. So I figured I'd get a little fishing done.
But no, there's the Golgo 13 anime, because anime based on a James Bond ripoff, essentially. Of course, they have sex scenes in the anime, and during the sex scenes, yeah, Golgo 13, the anime. But during the sex scenes, Golgo 13 doesn't move anything. He just lays there, flat on his back, doesn't blink, doesn't open his mouth, does absolutely nothing the whole time.
You mean it's worse than the sex scenes in Ride to Hell Retribution?
Yes, at least there is some movement. Some movement.
My God! That can't be possible. No, that can't be possible.
It is.
No!
It is. Oh, God. If you ever get a chance to see the anime, you will die laughing at those scenes. I know I did.
I am now terrified.
Of course, just for how bad it is, that it makes it one of my favorites. My favorite anime ever. Just because of how terrible it is.
That's just terrifying.
Yes, well, you know.
Hello again, Butterball. Protect me from the bad anime!
Somebody left their horse over here by the houses. At the lower entrance to the town from the forest.
And there might be another thunderstorm. There was like one last day with like a huge freaking crack.
We've been getting rain like every day.
Actually, it's raining right now, and I didn't even notice. Either that or I'm hallucinating and going completely crazy. 1 second, Butterball. I need to stand up. No, it is raining. I'm just going nuts. Well, we are having a rain shower of some kind.
Oh, good, this cutscene. The cutscene that asked the same question the players did. What are we doing watching two old people make out?
passing through when we thought 2 people were dying? That's my answer.
And yet we walk back behind the house inside the fence where we can't get out.
Panic!
Apparently. Which I was going to run up to Linus and give him a second gift this week, but I can't do that tonight. I am out of time. Oh God, what's blowing up? That was a meteor sound.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, oh.